good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Gaming Underground Podcast, where you get your unbiased news and opinions from console gamers and
the PC gamers, cuz.
Alright. This is episode 10. We in here. We in the double digits, y'all. Y'all didn't think we was gonna do it this long, but yep, we still in here. So let's get right to it with no further ado. Introducing my first co-host to the left, representing Baltimore, Game Fanatic 386. What you got, bruh?
Oh my god, I have a regular name today. Oh wow. Hey, what's going on, guys, man? Hey, yeah, man. Y'all know I work all the time. I be working. I work all the time. Just stay working. I'm the only person that work too. Nobody else work. Just me. I work for everybody. That's all I got.
Right. Okay. And swinging it over to the right by way of ATL, Mercu 720. How you feeling today, bruh?
What's going on, man? You know, I'm here today to talk about the Xbox. You know, I've been through a lot, you know, part of a game, you know, had a house fire, had to, you know, stiff arm my pony's son, had to stiff arm him out the way to go get this Xbox, man. And what has Xbox done for you? I want you to know that. We're going to talk about it.
All right, everybody, how you doing? I'm your host, Flock Tyson. You know what I'm saying. I broke my back.
What part of your back?
Spinal. My back is broken.
Oh my god, I can't keep this up. Oh my god. All right, y'all. You know how it go, man. Links to everybody's social outlets will be in the description. Either you're watching on Tick's channel or mine. You'll see all of that good stuff. And it'll also be on SoundCloud, so I didn't forget to mention that. So you want to check it out on SoundCloud and don't want to have to watch a YouTube video. It's typically up on SoundCloud first. Anyway. Alright. We got a little bit of news for you all. A little bit. We'll start off something light and then we get into the meat and potatoes. A game that I've been asking for the last 3 shows. Doom. It's finally got a release date. Sometime in the spring, I believe it's supposed to be in May the 13th, if I'm not mistaken, is the actual release date for this game called Doom that we saw back at E3 that looked amazing. In my personal opinion, it looked amazing. But you know how that goes. I don't want to start naming names, but we've been fooled before.
It's not about Ubisoft. We're good.
Yeah, right.
or Project Red.
All right, so we'll see how that goes. So, Tick, what's your thoughts on Doom? You plan on getting this game?
Oh, of course, man. And I just now thought about it too. I just now thought about it. We were poking at them all day about them not showing any kind of content or footage since the last E3 we watched. I'm kind of glad they do that, because the problem with a lot of the developers, what they do nowadays is, you know, they show us so much to the point where after a while, when so much hype gets built, a lot of people start, you know, becoming hipsters and don't want to get the game, or they start downplaying the game and find every little bad piece of details they can find about the game and talk reckless about it or put it down. So I'm glad that it is, you know, not showing a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see some stuff during E3 where they're going to show off some new levels, some new gameplay, and maybe more graphical fidelity of being in the game. I mean, it's already amazing looking. I'd be surprised if they can make it look any better, but I feel like they're going to show us some more stuff, and they're just going to give us little pieces which will keep us talking and hyped until the game actually comes out. So we won't, you know, like I said, other developers show games and give details and rumors and leaks and stuff like that. It pretty much just ruins the game before the game comes out, to the point where you just be like, it's meh now. So that's how I feel about it.
Merc, what you think, man?
I wish they would just come out with some more like footage, because I actually.
What did I just say?
I said for me. I don't care about what you said, man.
I don't care about that.
but I actually want to see more footage, because it's getting to the point where it's like getting forgotten about, because you know they really aren't showing anything. Like I just keep forgetting it, but you know it's the only reason that, you know, I'm keep thinking about it, because y'all bringing it up. But I hope that they can keep the graphics how they did show us at E3, but you know how it's been going this whole generation. So
Okay.
Right.
I mean, me personally, like I said before, I thought the game looked amazing. So, but like you both stated, anything extra between now and then can do nothing but help. I mean, if they sincere about this game coming out in the next 3 months. So, I mean, I think they need to get the name out there for the game so people can be intrigued by actually buying it, not one of those underground type deals where okay, you have to be a hardcore fan to know the game is out. So, that's my take on it.
My friend, it's Doom.
I mean, yeah, but Doom. When was the last time you had a good Doom game?
Doom 3.
When did that come out?
Like 2004, 3. One of those two.
What year are we in now?
2016.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like the last good Doom game came out in 2004, so it's like, okay, that's 12 years. They gotta get it out there. Now I'm not by no means saying that they need to rush stuff and have a rush product like some other games that's out right now, but just at least do a better job of putting it out there so people can know the game is coming. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Whole time I forgot about the game till you brought it up the last few podcasts ago. I was like, wait,
I told you, man. Like, you just forget about shit if you don't like see
right.
it.
If you don't constantly see it, like that comes from a marketing standpoint. So like, you don't constantly see it, like how they did with Fallout. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that's Fallout. Right. I'm not saying that's Fallout. And on the flip side of that, sometimes less is more, but it's also you got to do something. I mean, you got to have a medium between not doing anything at all and doing too much. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. They gotta give us something to be excited about, something to be intrigued about. When you don't give anybody anything, it's like, okay, cool. When you give them too much, it hardly ever lives up to the hype. So it's like, okay, a happy medium is always welcome.
True. Like Ed, how about you like make the Rockers a secret character in the game?
Like that bullshit movie.
That movie was so
that
dumb,
movie was horrible, man.
I actually sat and watched it like last month because it came on like TBS or something. I actually sat and watched it in full, and I was like, "Oh my god, this movie is dumb."
I got about 35 minutes into it. I was like, I can't watch this shit no more. They go turn on the Tooth Fairy. All right, we'll move on from Doom. Speaking of games that, well, never mind. I'll just get right to it. Homefront. They if you blinked, you missed it. They released was it an alpha?
Nah, it was a beta.
What it sounded like.
Yeah, it was a beta.
I mean, it was a beta that they released for Homefront. I personally didn't get a chance to play it, but Merc told me some things about it. And I'm gonna just let him go in on it. What was your thoughts and opinions on this Homefront?
Oh my god, man! I was excited when they sent me the code. Like, this was one beta where when you sent them a request for a code, they actually sent it to you, the vision. But yeah, man, I played the game, and like within 10 minutes, I deleted the damn game. that shit was bad, man. Like, oh my god, like. If anybody like know me from back in the day, I loved Homefront. Like Homefront multiplayer was that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the graphics wasn't all that,
but the hit detection
the kill streaks, everything. Like that game was smooth, and like it was so smooth that actually Call of Duty stole a lot of its kill streaks, and a lot of people don't know that because they were so much of Call of Duty like fanboys that they didn't play the game because the graphics wasn't up to par. But this game, it ran worse than the game that came out on the 360 and the PS3.
Yeah, because I had it on PS3, and I hate they shut the servers down for it because that game was on point. I love that game for some reason.
Yeah,
I never even played the single player. I went right to multiplayer, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
like some of the online on the PC when they would do like free weekends for it sometimes.
Yeah, that game was on point. I loved Homefront, but this one not looking good. I mean, like I said before, they got time, I guess, to to get it going. Cause is it an actual release date on it? Because I don't see I don't see anything. I think I seen it was coming out right around time Doom was coming out. As a matter of fact, Homefront Revolution.
Yeah, first they were saying spring or stuff. After playing that game, I think they just need to just pull it and start this shit over.
My thing is spring could be anywhere from March until early June. So
yeah,
I mean they got time to do it, but I believe that game is supposed to be coming out on like the 7th. I think it said the 17th. If I'm not mistaken, it said like the 17th of May. So
I don't know, but what I played, they need a whole new overhaul. Like I kind of thought that it was gonna be like, you know, not as good, but from what the trailer that they showed us, I'm like, okay, I could probably work with this. But from what I played in the beta, nah, it's just stay away from it. It's terrible. Like the graphics terrible, the running feels clunky, like, and that's all you did was run. So.
Why are they trying to base the gameplay off of like some other games that came out?
It's supposed to be like an open world survivor type thing.
That shit. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
It's like a fucking it's like a what is it?
Bruh,
I ain't said that, man.
Like a horde mode kind of. Cause it's like you went to a horde mode. It's like you went to a thing and like you activated something. And then, like, you just shot enemies, then you ran to another thing, and then you activated. Like,
that sound boring. I hate horde mode games.
If it's like that, then I don't want to play it. Then I see why I didn't mess with it. But once you told me that shit was whack, because I remember I asked you, I'm like, well, how is you, like, trash? I was like, oh, well, all right, then. You like, man, I already deleted that shit, man. I don't need that shit taking up space on my hard drive. I'm like, fuck it. All right. Tick, any thoughts on Homefront?
Man, I ain't care about it, even want to download the thing, bro. Like, I don't keep no news on Homefront. Like, after they said the multiplayer was going, because I know they tried to do this little co-op thing, but I wanted like multiplayer. Yeah. Like
that's what the shining factor was with that game, because it came like nothing was really expected of Homefront when it came out, and then when a lot of people got tired of Call of Duty and needed an alternative, that was the game. Because what was that game? What was it? Warfighter? What the fuck?
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor. That shit was horrible, man. I hated that game.
It really wasn't that bad.
I hated it.
It was a more realistic take on.
Man, you get shot, man. Shit explode 30 feet away from you, and you doing Gabby Douglas flips and shit like it exploded on you. Like, I ain't fucking with that shit, man. That shit was horrible, yo. I'm like, no, sir. I'll pass. All right. So Tick not interested. Merc said he was definitely unimpressed and unenthused about it. It was pretty bunk. So,
hopefully Battalion 1940, what was it, 44 saves the day, man.
Right. Yeah, because you just did a video. If y'all didn't check that out, check out Tick's video he did on that, talking about that game.
I'm going to talk some more about it, too.
Oh, all right. Well, check the one he do after that as well. All right. Yeah, well, we might as well get on this one, since this was the one of the biggest releases of the year, one of the most highly anticipated games just released. Street Fighter V, the unfinished edition, was just released on the 16th to many people's chagrin. I will wait I will let these gentlemen say what they have to say about this, but all I will say is I told you so, and I'll let Tick start off, because Tick owns it. I don't think Merc has it, but I know Tick owns it for the PC. So Tick, yeah.
All right. Straight off the box, I don't. You know what? I care, but I don't care. All right. So I didn't know at first that the game wasn't done. This is pretty much you just bought yourself a early access game for the most part. They just want to release it before EVO so people can get trained in it and then play it competitively at EVO. So that's why they threw it out so early. Now, to be all honest, the game is good. They had issues at first with the servers. You know, games tend to do that nowadays because the developers are so cheap and they don't want to pay for the amount of service they should pay for. So they just wait and see how it goes the first day, and then they see, oh god, it was way too many people trying to log on. Now we got to buy servers, and then they go fix it. But I typically don't play like a lot of the features on Fighter. So what's missing is one, story mode. There's only like, I don't even know if you can even call it a story mode.
I mean, that's like really not a story.
It's like a prologue or something.
That's like one of them little 3-page
picture
Picture
books.
booklets that they give you when you like in the first grade or some shit. Like,
So pretty much you play 3 fights. All the CPU is only on easy too. You get 1 round, and it's like 3 fights, and that's part of that story. The problem is the real story isn't going to be done until June, so you gotta wait all the way till June to get that. Only options you got really to play is versus mode, training, survival mode, which is just like if you've ever played any game back in the day, is you fight a bunch of fights and try to survive with health. You get money to pay for either health or pay for some other stuff. I can't remember what it is. After each fight,
V gauge and
V trigger
like
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then you have online, so you are able to play casual. You are able to play rank modes.
You actually able to play online?
Yeah, I played a few before we started this podcast.
Okay.
You can also create a battle lounge where it's creating a lobby with your friends or people you want to play with, and they just sit in the lobby and losers out pretty much. But right now,
you can crossplay, right?
Yeah, you can crossplay. Yeah. I just fought 2 people on the PS4.
Yeah.
I beat them. But
that's funny because I played a dude like one time and he was on the PC and I beat him.
Shut up. So yeah, so you can create a battle lounge. Only thing is with the battle lounge, you only can have 2 people right now. They said in March they'll make it so you can have like I think you can have like what I think they said 6 or 8 or something like that. People join in, so which I wouldn't even want 8. That's a long wait. I remember on Tekken like having to wait forever before you got another fight if you lost or whatever. But yeah. So I typically, to me, it's not really that much of a problem because I barely played, story mode. The only reason I would play story mode on Tekken is because on the older like Tekken 6s and 5s stuff like that, you had to play story mode to unlock characters.
Thank you.
Right.
I was about to mention that too.
So
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Oh, yeah, so that was my only point of doing it. But we all know with Street Fighter and the fighters nowadays, Tekken actually is the only developer of a fighting game that still says they're not going to put their characters behind a paywall. You still will just earn them as you play, or they will just release them, monthly like they did with Tekken Tag. They would just release like 3 characters a month after the game come out. So we know with Street Fighter that you have to pay for either a season pass to just get the characters right out, which is another $30, by the way. So you pay $60 for the game, and you pay $30, and that equals up to $90. So you can do that. Is it $30 or is it $60? I can't remember.
The season pass is $30.
Okay, $30. Yeah, so you can do that, or you can put in a lot of work and earn points to purchase the characters. I don't know if you guys ever played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 back in the day, but you had to beat the arcade mode and earn points to buy different characters, and some of them characters were super expensive and hard to buy, so it ain't always that fun. but yeah,
it gave you an incentive of actually playing through it. So
right, yeah, you actually had a reason to play the arcade mode, and playing the arcade mode isn't bad. You actually learn how to get better.
Did you say arcade mode?
Yeah.
Does Street Fighter 5 have an arcade mode?
Didn't I say that it didn't?
No, you didn't.
I did. I said it don't have arcade mode.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone.
Yeah, the arcade mode is still locked too. It will add that later on down the line too. Do you grab?
Oh shit!
Oh, I thought you was gonna cry. Now, T-Fly has a problem with the game. Now he's a hater because Sagat ain't in the game, and Blanca and Akuma, all the little cheese characters that's in the game are out. That's not in the game. So he's upset that they're not in the game. So that's why he really hates the game. He don't really care much about the other stuff.
Moving on to Merc. Merc. I'm quite sure you don't really mess with fighting games too much.
Nah, I don't have time to, but I mean, Street Fighter did look good, and I actually kind of wanted to get this one, but I like to let people like buy stuff first before I buy it.
I would say buy it, but look, I'm playing on the PC, and PC we don't pay full price. I only paid $40. My homeboys only paid $30. I think that amount was worth what I got on the game, so I'm not too upset. Just saying.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like I might get it later on, but like as the game is right now, no, I do not plan on spending my money on the game until it's a full game. Cause I play on console, so I mean.
Yeah, so you'll have to spend that $60. So I wouldn't, if you're gonna get on the console, I wouldn't do it. But you got a PC, you can play it on the PC.
Yeah, I just don't feel like upgrading my PC right now.
Yeah, because
I gotta get another graphics card. I mean, I
Yeah.
upgraded my RAM and stuff, but I just need another graphics card. That's it.
Yeah, because if you don't get 60 frames per second, they said don't even play, don't even try, because the game is meant to run at 60. So if you run anything less than 60, it moves really slow on your end, and you'll be getting bodied all day.
All right. Now, when we originally was gonna talk about this, I was about to go into straight Stephen A. Smith mode.
I want you to. Go ahead.
But I'm not about to do that, man. I was about to push my hairline back and put on some glasses. I was gonna do all that shit. Just going to full-fledged Stephen A. Smith.
Capcom,
So,
how dare you
right?
put this game?
You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. But I ranted enough about that game. But like, I did tell everybody, like, this game was not ready when it came out. All I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna just say positives. The controls are great. It looks good.
No shenanigans, and it works online. It actually works really good.
No, I'm not gonna give him that because it didn't work good. It didn't work
That's
online. The first 2 days you couldn't even hardly even get on there. And the service to this okay. Let's compare it to Mortal Kombat since you wanna go there. Mortal Kombat, you couldn't do anything. Mortal Kombat has a story, a thought out, written out story. Street Fighter is not so much story driven, even though Street Fighter 4 was. But it wasn't like an Injustice or a Mortal Kombat X. But at least they always had an arcade mode where you could go through and beat the game with every character and see how their story plays out. If that's what the thing was, they don't even have an arcade mode now. They don't have anything. When you first turned on that game, mind you spent $60 on this game if you bought it on console.
Street Fighter is about playing people in your living room.
Okay, listen to me.
In versus mode.
Okay,
and it works.
That was all. But that's all you could do when you got the game. All you could do was go into local mode. How many people are you playing that's sitting in your living room? Who does that now? How many?
That's
people
why
do
the
that
online is there, man. The online is
for that. But if the
online
online wasn't working, my thing is this: I played that game and the online was not working for the first day and a half. It constantly kicked you out. It kicked me out of a game before. So I know it wasn't working. When you first turn the game on, it says logging into the server. Half the time you couldn't even log on to that server. So I'm not saying now because I haven't turned it on since Wednesday. So I'm just being real. I haven't turned that game on since Wednesday.
They literally fixed it like the second day after it came out. It was really running after the first day.
So they fixed that. Okay, we'll leave the servers alone. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next thing. The fact that they only have 16 people on the game. Why do they only do 16 people?
Mortal Kombat had less.
You crazy?
It had less.
No, it did not. No, it did not. Bruh, Mortal Kombat, bruh, I can name more than 16 people on Mortal Kombat right now. They had all the original guys, and they had a bunch of other people too. They introduced new people like they always do, and then they had a bunch of the older guys, people on there too.
You seem to forgot. It was only like a good 16 people on that Mortal Kombat game when it first launched.
No, it was more than that.
If I go back and install it, I swear to goodness, if I count anything less than 16,
I know it was more than 16.
I'm making a whole 30-minute video just going in on you.
Okay, nigga. That's your thing. You gonna make a 30-minute video?
Why you say the N-word, bro? Look, now you done coon-eyes the whole podcast. God,
hey,
man.
Hey, hold on. All right, I forgot to mention this. I seen this X-Facts video when this motherfucker was saying that Street Fighter servers was fucked up because of PSN. And this motherfucker went on PSN and tried to play Street Fighter and said, look at this. It's because PlayStation PSN, it sucks. PSN is down. It's not because of PSN, you dumb fuck. It's because of the motherfucking servers, man. I mean, it's their servers. It's not PSN. If you went on the PC, it was fucked up on the PC. It's Street Fighter servers. It's not PlayStation. Like,
and you know what? And back to this man T.
No. You had your turn. Let me finish. Let me finish up before I forget. Now, we talked about the 16 people. We talked about that. What's up with all this shit that's not... Now, we know they released the game. They released the game so it can be out on time for the Capcom Cup. We know that's why they released the game when they did. We know what they did. I mean, we know it's obvious. How come all this other stuff that you supposed to be able to do on the game not coming out till March, not coming out till June? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I keep having people tell me all the time, oh man, these guys gonna get added on later. These gonna get added on later. All right, okay, you got 6 characters that's gonna get added on in March when the first comes out for the season pass. All right, that's gonna make it 24 people now. All right, that's all well and good. But explain to me, and I said this in the video. I said, how could you possibly let Akuma be featured on Tekken 7 and not on your own game? Not on your own game that just got released on a newer console. The first game you come out with in years that's on a newer console. I said this before. I said that's like letting your neighbor drive your Benz to work and you taking the bus. For real, it makes zero sense to me, man. Like, I don't get it. That's why I say I praised Tekken, because Tekken would have the shit where that was the only way you could unlock characters, by beating. You had to beat it with this person to get this person, or this person to get that person. That's why I always praised Tekken. Tekken did it right when it came to having enough fighters on there and then going through story mode and all this other stuff and unlocking people. That was the only point I was trying to make. Do I hate the game? Kinda. You know what I mean? But I mean, it plays good. It plays good when you can actually play it. I'm trying to chill out. So my thing is, anybody that was wondering, should I buy this game now on PC? Yes, go and get it. If you want to get it, you can get it for $30 because that's what the game is worth anyway. Get it. If you get it for console at full price, I say hell no. I say wait to June when they give you the full game. Then you pay full price.
Okay, I got some more issues for you. Okay, hold on. So here's a problem right here for the Street Fighter again. All right, so for the release, right, a lot of people had issues with this. I didn't care much because I don't use these, but arcade stick support on the PC.
Oh yeah.
So on the PC, you couldn't use arcade stick because I think they had like X input. They didn't have support for that. You couldn't use a PS4 controller or Xbox One controller as well. So the only controller you could use was an Xbox 360 controller. Which was bad is Street Fighter 4 had it so you could do that. So why didn't Street Fighter 5, a game that came out after it, have that already in?
Because it sucks. That's why. Plain and simple.
They did say they're going to add that though soon. So that if they're not, if they probably already did. Yeah, they already did because people use their arcade sticks now on it. But that was the issue at launch. But like I said, dog, comparing it to MKX, what I wanted out of the game actually works. I could play online. It's not laggy. It actually feels like I'm playing offline. The connection is pretty perfect on there. And I can get on Mortal Kombat X to this day, and it still is unplayable online. It lags so hard. Every single NetherRealm game that's come out for either the PC or the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One or Xbox 360 and PS3 is just laggy online. Their netcode is horrible. And what I find hilarious, now I'm about to get on NetherRealm because I'm still mad about them. What I really find hilarious about them is they're using the same netcode, the one that they said they're going to leave the PC for now, that they're not even going back to the PC for. It's the same netcode that Street Fighter 5 is using. So if Capcom got it right, why can't you get it right? NetherRealm or whoever. I don't even care if NetherRealm make the game. It was by somebody else for the PC port, but it's still under NetherRealm, so I'm still getting on them and Warner Brothers. So
they did get the did get the short end of the stick on that PC, because you know I had it on PC too, Mortal Kombat. So that first day was horrible. You couldn't do shit on that but practice.
Only thing I could do is practice and play story mode on that game. Yep. And like I said, I don't care about story mode. I like to play people online. That's why I buy a fighter. If I can play somebody in my house or play somebody online, that's why I buy fighting games. So
all right. So I guess we can get off Street Fighter 5 because that's another rant for another day. All I can say is I told y'all so. All right. Word around the campfire is NBA Live 17 may be coming. Why would they bring that god awful game back? I like what they did with Summer 16, but at the end of the day, the game was just horrible and nobody bought it. And the fact that they charged full price for it was really their downfall, because I done went through that before, man. I don't know, man. I don't even want to talk about it. Live 17.
I mean,
why would they bring this game out? Any of y'all want to jump in?
I was just tripping because I just saw it on Twitter, and that's how we found out. Like, I was just on Twitter and I saw like motion recap work getting done by Derek Grant for EA Sports NBA Live 2017. I was like, wait, they're actually coming up with another game? Because like after your game only sells 8,000, that's typically when you need to hang up the jersey. Because like, yo, like you need to hang them Jordans up or whatever they gotta hang up over there for basketball. Like they need to be hung up because like that's bad, bro. And you know, people like T-Fly who are fanboys of 2K, like they're just never gonna give you a game a chance. That's their bias. So
this coming from somebody. You coming at somebody that actually own the game, right? Actually own NBA Live.
He bought the game, but his bias just didn't made it so you
I
liked
played it, and I played it, and I played it. I played the hell out that game. I played the hell out the demo.
What games have I done this with? Because I've done this bias thing before too. So
bias, I went in it with an open mind. Bias
NFL
is not
2K.
buying it at all.
NFL 2K5, you know, I was always a Madden.
I got that
head.
sitting right here in front of me.
I was always a Madden head, right? So I was always a Madden head, and my brother owned the Xbox, the original one, and he had 2K5 on it. So I would play that on there, bro. But like, I would enjoy it, but deep in my head, I would just say it sucked because I like Madden better.
That's the best, and I'm gonna go on record saying that's the best football game ever made.
It honestly is. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, it's some stuff on it that's bad that Madden did better. I can't really say that because some things Madden actually did better.
Overall, that's the best game. Best football game I've ever played.
When my homie could beat you with just using Jamal Lewis because he just ran through everybody and fell forward the whole time.
That's what I play with.
That's not realistic.
Their quarterback was terrible. Kyle Bola.
He would fall forward and through your players all day, bro, which is fake. You know, on Madden, that didn't happen. So that's why, you know, he could do only so much on Madden. So that's why Madden, definitely at that time, I was like, yeah, Madden better, because I just hated when I played him in that, and all he would do is just run with Jamal Lewis and just break through everybody. Like, that was so garbage.
All right.
But when it comes to like, don't cut me off. What? Say no joke. But when it comes to like realism in football, definitely, yeah, NFL 2K5 was like the most realistic in that aspect. So definitely.
Tickets in agreement. All right,
this guy.
Merk, what's your take on NBA Live 17? Because I know you've seen them videos I put up about NBA Live 16.
I don't care. It can die.
Thank you. And with that being said, we'll move on to the next topic.
Almost spit all my water on my monitor.
Man, a few words, but I like that. Right to the point. This Hitman beta. I watched who was that? The Rad Brad. He did a walkthrough on it, and coming from a fan of the Hitman games, it's hard for me to say I don't like it, because you know you always try to go and shit with an open mind because you watching somebody else play it, and he wasn't very good at it when I was watching him. So, I don't know, man. I think they got some work, and then the fact that they making it episodic and shit like that's already a red flag for me. So I don't know how I feel about. I really, honestly, don't know how I feel about that game. Is supposed to come out on what, like the 11th of March, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know, man. What you think about this Hitman beta? Did you get a chance to see any of it, Merc?
Nah, I wish I did, but since you said Rad Brad did, I'm gonna check it out. But I want to see how it plays because I was interested in it until they said it was episodic. So
that killed it for me.
Yep, I was just about to say I'm going to be straight up with mine. I just don't care about the game after I heard the episodic part, so I automatically just hate the game. I just have a hatred for it now.
What you over there eating?
I'm eating something.
That sound like it.
Nah, I ain't eating nothing. I'm drinking water.
Oh, okay. Sound like you was over there eating gummy worms or some shit.
Nah.
Nah, you do. Crackers or gummy worms or shit.
Nah, not today, man.
Alright. The Division, the open beta. For those of you who got played like me and Merc did the first go around, they got it open to. It came out on console, and Tickets over there crushing his water bottle. They came out with it. It came and went over the weekend. I finally got a chance to play it on Sunday. So yeah.
Today is Sunday though.
I know, but
Oh, you talking about?
they
I see
won't-
what you doing because the podcast ain't gonna be until late. I see what you doing. You smooth. You smart.
Yeah, I know. And
You
you
smart.
dumb as hell for not just following suit and being quiet.
You smart, man. You loyal.
Yeah, all right. I've changed. All right, but yeah, like I was saying, it's dead now. It don't matter. Tick killed it. You ruined it. Yeah. So by the time you see this, the beta has been coming and going. So I actually played it. Don't matter what day I played it now at this point, but I played it, and I'll say this. I'll
played it
say
tomorrow.
I had a change of heart because when I saw it initially, it looked really choppy and stuff like that, and I saw it on a PC version, and I saw people playing it on the Xbox One, and it just didn't look good. I actually played it on a PS4, and I'm not gonna say the game turned out to be the game that I hoped it would be, but because that was a game I was looking the most forward to when I seen it at E3 2 years ago. I was looking forward to it, but it's definitely not that, but it is a game I'll eventually end up getting. So I'm just actually debating whether I get it on. And speaking of the Division, if you know what, I'll wait till we talk about PC. So the Division, like I said, the beta, it's fine. It's I don't have really any issues with it. It's still a little bit of low key bullet sponging going on, but if they fix that, I'll be impressed. That'll be a game I end up getting. That'll be the next game I end up purchasing, and that's coming out on the 8th of March. So, Tick, you got it on the PC, right?
Yep.
What's your thoughts? Did this version, because you played the initial version and then you played this one, is it any differences?
Yeah, I don't know. It might be like a placebo effect on me. So if you already heard about my last impressions on it, I felt the game was actually good. I didn't have a problem with the game at all. The only issues I had was with the downgrade. Because at the time it seemed like there was a big downgrade. Now I might be tripping right now. Like I said, it might be a placebo effect, but the most recent version, it looked like they kicked the graphics up a good few notches. What I'm mostly seeing, it looks like how do I say this? People understand. The shadowy effects, I guess you could say, which would be anisotropic filtering and stuff like that. Looks a lot better. Things don't like it just pops anymore. Like it looks like it's actually in the scenery, like cars and things like that. The snow looks more textured like snow. It doesn't look like just a white blob that you would see on like a Dreamcast game anymore, because like at the time the graphics reminded me of like Shenmue on the snow parts and that's from the Dreamcast, so that's bad. But so yeah, the graphics look a lot better. The lighting, they tweaked the lighting and made the lighting a lot better as well. You could definitely see that there's like lens flaring and light shafting going on and stuff like that. The textures on your character look better. It just looks like they upped the graphics. Now, is it like the E3 version? I ain't sure, but it's pretty close. And plus, back then I didn't have like the best processor. I was running on the 2600K with a 980 Ti, which was kind of bottlenecking the 980 Ti. So now I have the 5930K 6-core processor, which is a $500 processor. Not to flex on y'all, but that was expensive. That's the only reason I'm telling you, because that shit was expensive. It was, bro. But and then I got like DDR4 RAM running with it as well. So now I get like 50 to 60 FPS, while back then I was like dipping from like 30 to 60, and it would just be dipping. It was weird. It was too unstable to play, kind of. So I don't know. The game looks better, but like always, the game is always fun. I have fun playing it. I was playing with a group of my homies last night. Before, I was playing just alone, by myself. But yesterday, I was playing with some of my friends, and that actually made it even more fun, because I was having fun just by myself. And the whole bullet sponge thing, I don't really think it's much of a bullet sponge. I mean, it's an RPG game. It's an RPG game. The weapons only are as strong as the weapons you actually hold. It's not like, real life where you just pick up a gun and it's supposed to do damage. It's all about, leveling up and picking up stronger weapons. So, yeah, I'm still talking, bitch. But yeah, you...
Oh, man.
So, yeah. I had to hold it down till you came back, yo. But yeah, so the weapons is only as strong as you are and as strong as the ones you pick up. So I don't really see much of bullets. Plus, you just aim for the head, you do more damage, and you get critical hits too. So yeah. Anyway, go to Merc.
Yeah, Merc. What's your
My mouth got dry.
What's your takes on this division, Beta?
It was all right. I mean, I think I gotta put some more time in it because I didn't get to play it that much this weekend because I was helping my mom move and stuff. But I think I played the first medical mission. It was the medical mission, I think. It was pretty good. I mean, it kind of messes you up though, like shooting people, but then like you have to put like 4 or 5 clips in somebody, like the yellow bar guys, I guess.
Nah.
Oh yeah, those are bosses.
Yeah, it just kind of messes with your mind that you have to put that many bullets in somebody because like with Destiny or something else like that, like you understand like, all right, they got shields and they're aliens and stuff like that, but
armored though, just saying.
I mean, like if you got people in a real city, you don't expect to put that many bullets to kill somebody.
Yep, that's the point I was trying to make. It's like too much bullet sponging for me personally. But
oh god,
all right, man, I ain't hating the game. I said I had a change of heart. It seems like a good game right now, and I actually enjoy playing. And I was playing it by myself.
Is it always online?
That I don't know.
Yeah, guess
if it's always online, then I ain't gonna be able to get that shit.
Why?
Because
I know.
I'm gonna be out of town for like a month, so.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Going on the cruise, ain't you?
All right.
My training.
Yeah, man.
Flying that man out.
That man training to be a Navy SEAL, man. Stop being on his business.
Trying to ship that man out to Zimbabwe.
All right. Damn. Speaking of division, any words on when this new what the hell is that game? Ghost Recon coming out?
I'm just waiting to see they're gonna show another E3 trailer, and I'm just waiting to see that so we can all poke fun at the downgrade of it.
All right. Well, we'll keep it moving. We can keep it moving here. Any Nintendo news?
Nope. And I actually vigorously searched for Nintendo news. The only thing out there is
they
like
get the sad
NX
music for real.
Only things out there is the NX news, man. Like I literally try to find something good, like either bad or
we be trying people. I don't want nobody to think that we just blatantly disregard Nintendo.
Hey, Nintendo has been making commercials for the games though. I've been seeing Pokken commercials.
Man,
a Pokken one.
I only saw that on YouTube.
I haven't seen it, so. But like I said, we be trying to find something on Nintendo, y'all. I don't want y'all to think we don't, but it's just never anything, man. And if it is something, it's like, why even mention it? It's gonna be like 3 words for us to say, like, I don't care, or oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Like look, here's one that I saw that may be intriguing, and it wasn't to me or T-Fly, so it's probably not. But the NX is rumored to release with Zelda NX, and what was the other one? Star Fox NX or something.
Nah, that ain't interesting. We'll keep it moving.
Exactly.
You right. It ain't interesting. We'll keep it moving. For you Black Ops 3 fans, Black Ops 3, they add new guns to this Awakening DLC via the crypto keys. The microtransactions just keep on rolling. They keep on rolling, and y'all keep on spending all y'all do on this one game. Merc, you broke this one to me. So how does this stuff work for people who does not know?
It's RNG. Like all it is like you use your what is it, your crypto keys, or you can buy the money from Black Ops, and you open your chest, and hopefully you will get lucky and get the new guns. But I've seen one of them is like a 3-shot kill weapon. Like it's crazy strong.
Is that like that Garand that was on World at War?
I think it is like a single shot auto rifle or something like that. But I mean, at first it was just that damn wrench that people would spend all kinds of money for. I've seen people spend like
I got hit by it.
$300-400 for a wrench. Yep.
About a few times.
Now they got a sword that you can get out of the thing. They
Oh
got
God, man,
that
this ain't
3
Halo, man. Come on, man. I don't want to hear about this shit no more.
Look, man,
This is
I'm
some bullshit.
just going to tell you what they did. They copying Destiny pretty much. And
Duh.
with the sword and now with
Yeah,
the
this
freaking
some bullshit.
David
Yeah.
Barnahar
There's a
plays
Destiny
Destiny
fan, yeah.
all the time, son.
But this is worse than Destiny. At least Destiny, you have a chance to get the thing. Like with this, like I've seen people put $200 down just to get one of the damn guns. Like
That's
Yeah, I
insane.
mean, I guess they figure I put $200. Whoa, shit.
yeah,
You really gotta have
I mean,
something wrong with
some
you,
people
bro.
rather spend $20 than spend 20 days played on a game, and they still don't get the weapon they've been looking for all that time. So we both know how that goes, how that Destiny grind went. So
Like,
all right,
how does
what-
it's
yeah,
not even an
please.
achievement no more? Like when you paying for stuff, like yo, remember back in the day in the golden years of gaming when like you actually beat a certain mission at a certain time to get this certain unlock, yo, and you felt like you achieved something.
Hell yeah.
Now you just pay for it. Like that's not you. Oh, I achieved $200 on my check. Let me go ahead and spend it all on this game to get this little weapon.
That's corny to me.
That's so stupid, bro. And I knew Activision was going to do it. They were slowly inching their way to it. They were trying to act like they weren't going to do it, but they slowly inched their way to the microtransaction for weapons. At first, it was just like, nah, we're just going to make it so you have to unlock certain skins, but we're not going to make you pay for it. And then it was like, okay, all right, look, we're going to make it so you can buy the skins a little bit and stuff like that, but you still can earn it with the crypto keys. We're not going to make you get guns, though. Okay, all right, so now we're going to cut back the crypto keys you can earn in the game a little bit, so you don't get as much, just to make you kind of want to pay to get those guns that we're going to add later on. I'm like,
And
come on, dog.
Fuck
Like,
that shit.
And I heard on YouTube that they nerfed the chances of you getting the new weapons if you just use the currency that you earn in game. They nerfed the chance of you getting those guns.
What's the point of you buying it then? Like, why even see they boy, I swear, boy, y'all be buying it. Y'all be spending y'all money on this shit.
See,
man, man, this shit is nerve wracking. I don't want to talk about this dumb shit.
See, it just pisses me off that people, they go out there and make, videos after video after video about Destiny, but then like you have stuff like this going on and you don't see no video. Like Call of Duty's been doing this, like, and 2K's been doing it with the VC, like, and you just don't see no videos about those.
right, but you see people about live all the time from T-Fly. But anyway, yo,
I talk about 2K too. Cut it out.
but like, yo, like I said, I've been talking about this since 2007, dog. Like, I used to get on my homeboys when they first tried to drop that map pack, and they put a price tag in. I was like, whoa, wait. Like, when I used to play on the Call of Duties back in the day, all we had to do was download these. We didn't have to pay for them. Like, we never had to pay for new maps. They just gave it to us
They
for free.
I remember when they did that shit. The first Call of Duty game I ever played was World at War, and they would be like, "Oh, you don't have this map pack," so I couldn't basically play. And I was like, "What type of shit is that?" Like, I'm not paying for this shit, man.
Yeah, and then I was like, I can understand if it's a console thing, but then I was like, wait, but Rainbow Six Vegas, when they dropped the map packs, all we did was just download it. It was a DLC to go download, and Vegas too. You just went and downloaded it. Why in the world we got to pay for these? And then my homeboy's like, well, I'm gonna pay for it. I want to play the different map. I'm like, yo, I was like, don't you dare support this, yo. If you support this, dog, like all other companies are going to start seeing that people are willing to pay for these things, and they all going to start doing it. And that's where we are now.
Yeah. Done with it. All right. PC news. Yeah, we actually got some PC news.
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, I just want to say, anybody that's interested in getting themselves a gaming PC, if you right there on the fence of getting it and you interested in getting a Division, now is the time to do it, because they last month was Tomb Raider. If you got a GTX 970 or higher graphics card, you was getting a Tomb Raider. This month is the Division. So you'll be getting the Division on PC for free with any GTX 970 or higher graphics card. Even if you're just getting a graphics card itself and you've just been wondering, should I upgrade? Go ahead and do that. You'll get that game for free if that's a game you're interested in getting. Also,
Here's a video.
Also, yeah, NVIDIA, please, no AMD. Battlefield Hardline on the PC is practically dead per couple of gaming sites. Yeah. What's going on with this, Tick?
Man, I called this joint from the beginning. Okay, so remember back in the day when I said Battlefield Online was a pretty okay game, but the only thing I had a problem with was I felt that it was a DLC. It could have been DLC to Battlefield.
Everybody said
and it
that.
wouldn't last. No, some people argue with me, you know.
Yeah, I know, but
I ain't gonna state the names, but some people had an issue with that.
But we all said that though. Like, I mean, some people just, I mean, if they want to, you know, if other people want to just enjoy it because they want to, you know, validate their purchase or whatever, that's all, you know. But I always felt like when I played the little, I think it was like a beta they had of it, and we all played it on PC. I didn't like it. I was like, this shit is boring. Like, you're like, we playing cops and robbers. Like, that's it. Like, ain't no substance to it. So I was like, I pass, and that was the end of it.
So people want the question. They want the question. What was my nickname? What was my nickname, dog? Black Negro Damas. The Negro Damas. Yeah, you guys want to question the Negro Damas when I talk about certain games, man. Look, I said it was gonna fail, and only a few handful, like only literally 1,000, like what was it, 3,000 people are playing Battlefield Hardline on the PC, I think. And not even much are playing on the consoles. Like, it's still low on the console, so it'll be like hard to find a match on there because there's only a few thousand people on the consoles as well. So the game's pretty much been dead within a year. Was it a year? Yep, a year. So yeah. And what about that other game you was gonna mention? Oh no, first ask Murky. I forgot. Murk, how do you feel about that? I'm the host right now. How do you feel about that, Murk?
You see, hey, he didn't even say that. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Should I? He's like a little dog. Like when you tell a dog it's not just master to come in and be like,
get the fuck out of here. Here you go.
You're not my master.
You was, man. You just caught me off guard, you know.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? But yeah, seriously though, I do wonder what you feel about this one though, Merc, because I know you had some shit to say about Hardline before.
Yeah, it wasn't that fun to me. Like I tried it. I mean, the beta it was okay, but to me it wasn't worth me spending my money on because I had a better game that I could play, and that was Battlefield 4. So it didn't make any sense for me to go out there and spend the $60 on that.
All right. On that note, our last topic of the show here. This was
Battlefront though.
what? Man, don't nobody care about Battlefront. I told you I wasn't talking about that shit.
I told you I was happy for it until
yo.
I played the beta. After I played the beta, it was done.
Battlefront. Everybody knew that game was. Everybody knew that game was butt cheeks on every platform. It wasn't just PC. It wasn't just console. That shit was horrible.
But Nico Dama said it.
Fuck Battlefront, yo. All right, Phil Spencer. I know many of y'all heard about this. Phil Spencer says that Quantum Break will be coming to the PC. And some people got mad. That's all I'm gonna say. Some people. No, that ain't all I'm gonna say. You had this dumbass out here by the name of Crap Gamer.
Rock him.
Crap Gamer went out here and he said, and I'm not gonna quote him, but he basically said, "Oh, you pretty much ruining and why should we buy this game now? Oh, why should we get this game now? You guys are taking it to the PC." Like, little do you know that whether you getting it on Xbox One or PC, it's all Microsoft. So you paying one company. You just like, these dudes are so stupid, man, that they really don't get it. And Phil Spencer turned around. What was his response to? He responded to the dude and he served him.
He said, "You really cancel the pre-order in a game where you get a copy of the PC version as well free? Like, why would you do that? So you get 2 games free. I mean, no, you get 2 games, 1 free." And he was like, so you basically just cancel it because it's coming to the PC while you get a free copy of the PC version? Like, what sense does that make?
Burn. Yeah, his jaw dropped out there because I don't think he anticipated the dude responding to him. He responded to him and he basically laid him down, and that dude was like the brunt of like a slew of jokes. These dudes went and started making Google Hangout after Google Hangout after Google Hangout, crying and bitching because this game is not exclusively on the Xbox One. My thing is this, man. What has been worth getting on the Xbox One in the past 8, 9, 10 months? But Gears of War Ultimate Edition?
Halo.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Halo was a dud. Let's just be real with that. Halo ended up being a dud. It didn't do what they hoped it would do. And then like it's just crazy, man. I don't know, man. Besides Halo's supposed to be this big console seller. I own an Xbox One. Merc owns an Xbox One. So it's not like we going at them, just going at Xbox and Microsoft, because we don't do that over here. You know what I mean? We not pro this or anti that, except for Tick maybe. He's just pro PC. But
Pro PC.
But my thing is, if Sony messes up, which you heard me going in about Street Fighter 4, I get on them. If Microsoft messes up, I go at Xbox One. If PC messes up on something, I go at PC.
They barely do though.
Yeah, but you got to be objective anyways. You got to be objective out here in this gaming world, yo. Like, these dudes, they just like so loyal to a piece of plastic, man, that does not even recognize their existence. I don't understand it. I think these dudes are a bunch of dumbasses. They're a bunch of weirdos. Like, these dudes are like older than me, and they're a bunch of weirdos, man. Like, for real. Like, all these Google Hangouts and how did that go, Merc?
How did what go?
How they were talking? What was the shit they were saying?
So what has the Xbox done for you? For us, the Xbox community, like, what have they done for you? We've been paying $60 a year, day one, boom bang, word to my mother, I ran through a burning house to get my Xbox One,
So I come from UK, yeah, and I like Phil Spencer. I mean, I think he's the greatest person ever, and I would probably suck him off. But I saw that Quantum Break was coming up for the PC, and I couldn't believe it. Like, all they're going to do is steal the game. I mean, they don't buy games that were on the PC anyway.
And one day we were down there by the Piccadilly, and I had some tea and some crumpets, and I heard the news that these fag boys, these wankers on the PC, they don't pay to play online. We pay $60 a year, and these wankers get the game for free and get to play online for free. Why do they get our game? I don't bloody know. These fucking bloats. These bloats. What do you think about that, Zaya?
I don't know, man. I mean, boom, boom, bam. I love your grandmother.
She's
I swear,
quite a nice
man.
little filly.
I know she was in bed with me last night. Oh, but
you're such a prick, but I still love you, mate. Yeah, y'all just don't understand how stupid these motherfuckers be sounding, man. Like, for real. Tick, man, take us home with this one, yo. What you think about this whole deal with these idiots on this Xbox One tripping about this game coming to PC? I think it's a good thing, because it's gonna actually show what the game's supposed to look like on PC. Because Xbox One can't handle nothing over 720.
Or 900p. They can do 900p sometimes.
900, yeah, that's a stretch.
But I think it's a good thing, man. Definitely, it's giving them more chance to make more money. I mean, we saw what Tomb Raider did on the Xbox. It barely moved numbers. And they instantly, within like a few weeks, dropped Tomb Raider on the PC.
Yeah, and they were practically giving that game away after
that. Actually, I got a free copy of that too, because my 980 fried itself, and I went and got another one because I had a service plan on it. I just went and got another one, and they gave me the code for it, so that was pretty sweet.
You were saying it like you was giving the shit away or something.
Oh man, I ain't have it before, and they gave me a code, and I've used it. But yeah, I just think it's really good. And like I said, it's going to give Microsoft money. Microsoft makes money off this. They're the publisher, so they're still getting money for this. So if you're a Microsoft fanboy, you would think you would understand that this is going to keep your company alive. This is going to make it so they will be able to make another console in the next generation. Because at this point, Microsoft's like, yo, PC gaming is the future. Like, Bill Gates said this. I think I mentioned this back in the day on the Illuminati podcast. Bill Gates mentioned that he feels that PC gaming is the future of gaming. He thinks that console gaming is going to die. And he said PC is the way because there's stronger systems and stuff like that. So Bill Gates, the head of Microsoft, thinks this. They're probably not going to make another console. It's very rare. Sony probably going to have to, because that's the only thing Sony really has. Like, everything else that they sell is pretty much dead. So this is pretty much all they got.
Sony doing alright though, as far as like TVs and shit though.
Nah, their TVs going downhill too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they overpriced, but people still buy them just because of the damn name.
Yeah, but Samsung and LG are like way better than those TVs. So don't be dumb about it.
I'm about to get me an LG monitor when I get this gaming PC.
And you know who makes Sony's panels?
No.
I work at a retail store, so I know this.
Enlighten us, please.
LG. So you still buying an LG TV just with Sony's name written on it? Just want to point that part out. So, yeah, I think these dudes were tripping. And what I had a problem with is I watched some of their little emergency Google Hangouts too and listened to what they were saying. Like a lot of the stuff they were saying about PC was false. Like I said in my video, first of all, a lot of people do not torrent games. The only games that get torrented are from developers who cheat the PC, and when we find out about it, of course we're not going to give you our money.
They're going to go in there and raise hell and do what they got to do. I don't have a problem with that.
We're going to make sure you're not getting no money because you like to rip people off. So that's what happens. Everybody I know literally goes out and buys games. Now, do they pay full price for the games? Some people do, some people don't. But there's still money going to these developers. That's why the sales of Tomb Raider are actually pretty high compared to, consoles. And a lot of other games are pretty high on PC as well. Like PC is growing, and the people paying for games is growing as well. So I don't know what they were talking about on that. And then he was just saying it was like bad. Like they were like, well, if they start releasing all the Xbox games on the PC and the PC players have to go against the Xbox guys, they're going to destroy us because they have those keyboards and the mice, and it's nothing that's going to be. It's nothing on a controller that's going to make your aim better than using the keyboard and mouse. First of all, a lot of these games that come out for the consoles now actually have aim assist. When I used to play Advanced Warfare on the PC, typically everybody on there was using a controller because it was a lot easier to hit people because of the aim assist. And you would pretty much get dominated by people who were using controllers if they were real good with them. So that's actually another false statement. So I don't know, dudes is just wilding. I don't know, they just dumb. And like I said, half of them are frauds. They don't even play games anyway. So,
exactly. You never see them playing anything. Like if I don't see you post some shit, man, let me see what you doing. You know what I mean?
Man, I actually seen one of them do a live stream one time, and it was like the first time he picked up a controller. Like that shit was like terrible.
Oh my man, that got killed by the NPC on Titanfall.
Yes. That shit was bad.
How you get killed by a bot on Titanfall, yo?
I don't know. It takes at least 30 shots.
I don't know, man. I was looking for my dick pills.
Fuck out of here, man. All right, on that note, man, I guess we done here. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. In closing, Mr. Tick, what you got, man, for your closing statement?
The Walking Dead is coming on. Y'all ain't gonna see this till after go off though, but for future references, at 9 o'clock on the Eastern time, if you ain't watching The Walking Dead, you're gonna get some spoilers, so don't cry about it. I'm just saying. Don't be on Twitter.
Okay.
That's my closing statement.
Nerd. What you got for us, Merc?
Alright, my closing statement is I am the commissioner of gaming, and I'm gonna hand out this big L to the Xbox community this podcast, because you don't understand that Microsoft is doing this for a reason. They want to make money. They are a company, and if you want your piece of plastic that you love and you sleep with every night to keep going, they have to sell stuff because their investors want to make money, and they have to make money. So when you're making all these podcasts, crying, saying I don't want to spend $60 no more, and you was happy with it years back, but now you're not, because PC gamers are getting the same games you're getting for free. Look at yourself in the mirror, learn how to build a PC, and build your PC and go PC gaming.
What if you already got a $12,000 PC? What you doing with it?
As a rabbit cage.
Oh, okay. That's a rabbit cage. The stand for the rabbit cage. That's a stand for your piece of box. I got you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, in closing, your boy Flock here, man. This is something I learned a long time ago. God takes care of fools and babies. Ain't none of these grown ass men got no Pampers on. So we just gonna let these dudes be stupid out here. At the end of the day, I always say, man, it's about gaming. Like what you like. Don't let no YouTuber, nobody, him, her, nobody sway your vote on nothing. The only way you can ever fully enjoy something is to go out here and actually play it. And take the word of people that you actually see play the games. Not a bunch of dudes that just do Google Hangouts all day, talking about stuff, defending stuff, and tearing down everything else. Because those are dudes that ain't gonna last long. 2 years from now, you'll be like, what happened to? Never mind. So that's how that's gonna end up going. All right. On that note, Gaming Underground episode 10. We ghost. Appreciate it. Once again, for people that came through, listen. You'll see it on YouTube, SoundCloud, all that good old shit. We out, y'all. Peace.
PC.
You bloody wankers.
Bang.